All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Muslims always they keep saying to Christians, one plus one plus one, which I find it very funny. And what make it more funny that it is Islam who believe in one plus one plus one. Always the Muslim remind me of someone. He keep talking about people around him. He is not satisfied with whatever he see. He always criticize everybody walk by. If somebody tall, he will say he's so tall. Somebody short, he will say he's so short. Someone overweight, he will say he's fat. But this guy, he don't want to look what he have. They speak about adultery. They speak about prostitution. They speak about ethic. But Islam, if we do a little examination for any of those, Islam will fail in 2 seconds. But the only worry Muslims have is one plus one plus one. I mean, how dare you? A Muslim, he have no problem that his religion is based on Allah and Jibreel and Muhammad, and that will make Islam. Which means if we take any of them, Islam is not exist. How Muhammad learn about Allah? Did he speak to Allah? No. Did Allah came to him? No. The funny, the Muslim, they say that Muhammad was a person who is inspired, but Allah never, inspiration is about God speaking to you, not somebody coming to you and giving delivery. That is not inspiration. In the case of Muhammad, he never knew Allah, he never spoke to Allah, he never met with Allah. So what is the inspiration of Muhammad, which the Muslims they always keep talking about? They have Jibreel. Jibreel is the middleman who came to Muhammad and he present to him messages from God, or let us say he claimed that they are messages coming from God. Do the Muslims have any proof? No. Do Muhammad himself have a proof? No. According to Muslims, Muhammad always imagine things, which mean he is a person who suffer from illusion. And we show tons of reference of what Muslims they themselves they brought to us, proving to us that Muhammad is suffering from mental illness. So how the Muslims accept the person who is suffering from mental illness to be a guide, a person who never saw God, he never spoke to God, he never met God, and yet he want to tell us about his God. And when the Muslims he keep speaking about his God, which is a one God supposedly, I ask myself, is that will make their God special because he's one? What if God is 10? What if God is 80? What if there's a 1,000 God? I mean, that will not change anything. The question or the really challenge is if this God is exist or not. It's not about his 1 or 10. And here again, the Muslims they miss the point. We don't debate about your God if he is 1 or 10. Your God, the one God, based in my study, is the most funny, silly God ever. Your God is taking hashish. I challenge anyone to show me someone more silly than Allah and his book. I mean, look at this God, who is one God supposedly. This one God, he cannot establish his religion unless he have Muhammad, unless he have Jibreel. It's a must. What Islam is established by? If we take Muhammad out of Islam, there is no Islam. To the point, Muslims they put the name of Muhammad with the name of Allah when you take Shahada. So you cannot say I believe in Allah to be a Muslim. No, you have to say I believe in Allah and Muhammad. So they associate the name of their God with a man, his name is Muhammad. Additional to that, all the book they have and the knowledge Muhammad supposedly he provide us, which is very funny knowledge, all of it is coming from a guy, his name is Jibreel. And if we ask Muslim what Jibreel mean, they don't even know. It's just a name Muhammad he stole from the Jews. A Muslim is asking how man can be God. That is a good question, but Christians don't believe that man is God. And that is again showing us that Muslims they don't even know their own cult and they do not know what we believe. The same as their God, who he think that the Trinity in Christianity is Mary and Jesus and Allah. Christian don't believe that man is God. Christian believe that God, he came to us in the form of a man. So the question here, can God do whatever he wish and he come to us in a form he wish? Absolutely. And as long you are saying to me how God can be man, why you not ask the same question to your God? Read the hadith with me, my friend. If you like to call me, so we can laugh together. There's a guy, supposedly he is the Antichrist, which is supposedly a man. He's a man, normal man, but he claimed to be the Christ, Al-Masih al-Dajjal. Muhammad is so worried that you Muslim Abdul, you will be confused between him and Allah. Okay, how you can be confused between him and Allah? If Allah is not a man and this guy is a man, what will make you confused? Why Muhammad describing the look of a man and saying the only difference between this short man and Allah is one eye? So you school the Christians how God can be a man. We are the one who should ask you the question. We don't believe that God is a man. We believe God came to us in a form of a man. He's not a man. It is God who became a man, not man became God. In your case, your God is this is how he is. He's a man. Why Muhammad is afraid you will be confused about Allah and this man, and the only difference between him and your God is one eye? Are you accusing your prophet to be kadab, which means liar? Call me, silence me, show me. What do you say? Ah, this is a fake hadith. Ah, I just noticed that this is a fake hadith. Fake religion, fake hadith, fake Quran, fake Allah, fake Islam, fake Muhammad, fake Jibreel. Okay. So you know you accuse the Christians of something you Muslims have. We don't have. We don't have 1 + 1 + 1. We don't. We believe in one God. And this is not about 1 + 1 + 1. It's not about mathematics. God is almighty. But your God is not almighty. Your God, Allah, he squeezed Muhammad 3 times and he say to him, read, and still Muhammad cannot read. If Jesus ordered a donkey or a mule to read, the donkey will read, even in Japanese. What kind of God he squeezed a man 3 times saying to him, read, still he cannot read? So you give us headache about a God who is not a man, but then we find that your God is a man. And there's tons of videos in YouTube speaking about Allah, he is a man, and Allah has a body. Or what you say to us that he don't look like us. Who cares? He's a beast. Maybe he's a spider. Maybe he have more legs than the spider. Who care? I mean, this is not really my problem. That will not change the fact that Allah is funny and he look funny. Allah have a leg, so Allah have a body. Okay. Allah have a hand. And what after that? Allah is a physical being. So you want to school us about who is Allah and what Allah present, but you Muslims have the most funny God ever.
We will crave to see the wajh of Allah. Our Prophet said, the face of Allah we would like to see. So Allah has a body, but not like you and mine.
Allah has a body, but not like yours and mine, brother. Allah has a body, but not like yours and mine. Hey, how is your body, Allah? Allah has a body? Well, my friend, my body is not like yours too. Does that mean I'm God? According to science, every one of us, his body is not like anyone. But as you see, obviously he is a man. Because Muhammad is saying clearly that the only difference between Allah and the man is one eye. This is the only difference. So the Christian, they have a Trinity, but they have God. They have Jesus who make the blind see. They have Jesus who make the leper healed, and the one who cannot walk. He resurrect people from death. Even the Quran says that, you know, he creates from the mud a bird. You have Allah who have nothing. Who is this? Who is this Allah? If we go in the Quran and we try to flip all over the pages of the Quran, we will find the Quran saying clearly that Allah have no miracles. Chapter 17, verse number 59. We refrain from sending miracles. Why? Because people before they deny them. This is a lie. We believe in the miracle of Jesus. We believe in the miracles of Moses. We believe in the miracles of the prophets. But the God of Islam, he cannot do miracles, so he have to come with an excuse. I'm not going to send miracles because you will not believe in it anyway. So you spend the day speaking about if God is one or two or three or a Trinity, but we cannot find your God in your book of your God. Even Muhammad, by the way, he used to say Assalamu alaikum 3 times. And yet the Muslim, they say that you Christians, you have 1 + 1 + 1. Assalamu alaikum. By the way, even Assalamu alaikum is something he stole from the Jew. Do you remember when the angels they came to Mary, what they said to her? Shalom to you, Mary. Assalamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum, literally. Even that, it is something he stole from the Jews and the Christians. 931 is one of my favorite chapters, because if we go to 931, everybody will laugh. So the Muslims, when they are debating about the Trinity, they mention that the Jews, they never know what the Trinity is. They never worship anyone except one God, but the Quran says the opposite. Look at the translation in Arabic, in English, how it's false it is. In Arabic it says they took their rabbis and their monks as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. So what you should worship? You should worship Allah and the Messiah. And this is a statement in the Quran. Min dun Allah, instead of Allah and Al-Masih. But in the translation and interpretation, the Muslim, they say no, 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 no. Yes, in Arabic it says that. Yes, it looked like it, but this is like a grammatical trick. This is a grammatical trick. Is that an Arabic mistake in the Quran? You know, Allah is all powerful to the point he think women have a sperm coming from their ribs. Allah is all powerful to the point he could not even protect Muhammad from dying from poison, but he can protect Jesus from the Jews. So to make it simple, you Muslims, you speak too much about one God, but your God doesn't exist, cannot be exist. This is garbage. This cannot be true. The Quran is full of errors, scientific error, historian error, contradiction. Even the Trinity, your God could not get it right. Trinity in Islam for the Christians is Mary, Jesus, and Allah. We don't believe in Allah, and we don't worship Mary. The divine for us is God, one God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So your God, he cannot be God. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again. Christ is Lord, Islam is false.